Hi guys, it's Emily. I got a request asking to answer some questions. So, from Jakester1111, there's 4 ones. I think that's how you say it, Jakester or Jackster, I don't know, something, it has an X in it. So, okay, 1. If you suddenly grew to be 21,000 feet tall, explain how you might accidentally step on some people and what they'd see last when they looked up and how you noticed that you stepped on them. Probably would accidentally step on them because it would just look like the regular ground. Because I'd be used to it. Oh well, if I suddenly grew it, then I don't know. I don't really know. But from their point of view, if they looked up and they wouldn't really see anything, it'd be all dark because my foot would be huge, be like really big, and then there'd be all these little people just standing there. So, I don't know. And then if I took my shoe off and looked at it, it would look like dirt, I think. I don't know. I'm not 21,000 feet tall. Anyway, number 2. What people you'd purposely want to step on and how you'd step on them with your giant bare foot. A lot of people. Sometimes it will irritate me, but I would accidentally purposely step on people all the time if they annoyed me or irritated me or anything like that. I don't know how I'd step on them. I think I'd just step and squish. They'd squish, squish. Okay, 3. Would you stomp them completely flat into your giant footprint or grind them into the sole of your giant barefoot? I think I'd like step on them and like grind them because I don't want them to be alive. Squish. Like squishy, squishy, squish. Would you leave giant footprints everywhere, and why? And what would you be smushed? Why and what would be smushed into it? This is a weird question. Why would you leave giant footprints everywhere, and why? And what would be smushed inside of those footprints, and why? Okay, that's worded really weird. Okay. I would leave giant footprints so that way everyone can see how big my feet are. Nah, they're giant. Big. Bigger than my face. Probably people and building would be squished. People and small buildings would be squished into them. Because I would step on them. Okay, 5. What part of your foot would you use to squash them under, and why? And why? And explain what would be fun about stepping on them barefoot. I don't know if it'd be fun. I haven't tried it. Maybe I should go 21,000 feet tall and smush some people. I don't know what would be smushed inside them. Okay, 6. How many people could you get in one stomp, and explain what type of bug they'd remind you of stepping on, and why and how to step? This is a confusing question too. But I would estimate probably about 1,000,000 in one step. Because if I was a giant, I would want a big foot. Like a really big foot. And I think they might remind me of ants. I don't know. Ants are gross. Ants are weird. Can't reach my phone. Um, 7. Would your giant barefoot cover the entire bodies, and why? Also, would you high or low stomp them and why? I would probably high stomp them because, like, this was the ground, this was my foot. It looks cooler to go like that than just like that. Yeah. And probably if they reminded me of ants, I could probably step on their entire body. This one's funny. 8. When would you say this? I'm gonna step on you with my giant bare foot and squash you like a bug into the sole of my bare foot and then squish you completely fat. When I got irritated, and I'd probably do it too. Just because it'd be funny to me. Or if I was like kidding around, I'd say that. 9. Explain how you'd step on me, who's me. Okay. Also explain how you'd step on me with your giant bare foot if you were really mad at me, or what part of your foot I'd stick to and why. I have a feeling that me would be Jakester1111. So if it was you, I probably wouldn't, because I don't know you. But if it was an accident, then it'd be different. But if I got really mad at you, then I would squish you into the ground like a little bug, like an ant. And you'd probably stick to my big toe because I try to use my big toe. I've never tried to use my big toe to squish an ant before. Okay, so number 10. Also demonstrate how you'd step on those teeny enemies with your giant bare foot. Okay, so these are all like the little people, my fingers, and then my giant foot would squish them down into the ground. They'd be all squished and like grinded up. Squishy, squishy, squishy. So there you go, Jakester. And I will post up how you spell that afterwards. That way, if you want to look at his videos, if he has any or whatever, you can subscribe to him or do whatever. But that's what he asked me to do. So there you go, Jakester1111.